Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Sorry I haven't seen you for a while. I took a bit of a break from PvP. Honestly, after the Mirror Cup, I needed a break. I was a bit burnt out. But I did decide to put up my regional fight because I feel like after I've had the break, I've come back with a clearer mind, and I thought it would be interesting to see the difference between just before I took the break compared to my Cliffhanger Cup, which is just after the break. So how have you been? What have you been up to? Did you take a break as well, or have you been continuing to do PvP throughout the September month? Let me know in the comments. So this is the regionals format for the Mirror Cup. My first opponent is Final Flash. You've seen him before. He always kicks my butt. And I've got my Skarmory up against his Medicham. I'm already feeling a bit nervous because I know that he always beats me, but it always keeps putting me up against him. So I go for this Sky Attack here. He shields it, and he's got another Power Up Punch, I'm guessing. I do shield it because I wanted to keep my Skarmory in and hopefully get to that second Sky Attack, which I do. So he shields that one, takes me out with one counter, and I bring in my Swampert. He's got another Power Up Punch ready to go, and look at what the counters are doing, just chugging away at Swampert's health. Got another Power Up Punch ready. I'm pretty sure that's 4 times he's ramped up now. So I go for the Hydro Cannon. It takes out the Medicham, and he goes for the Mirror Match. I do manage to get to another Hydro Cannon. So takes off a lot of health, but we've got Venusaur in the back. Usually this would be an easy win, but he swaps into his Skarmory, puts his Swampert away for later, and just farms me down basically. Didn't even need to go for that Sky Attack. I would have died anyway. So here's the second battle. This is crazy, guys. His Medicham takes out my entire team. I still don't know how. I rewatch it, and I'm just like, how did that happen? So yeah, there's not really a lot to say. I mean, I'm going for the ice move here, Ice Beam. He's shielding it. Just like, Azumarill is such a tank, and look at what the counters are doing. Oh, I couldn't believe it. So I'll go for another Ice Beam here. He shields it. Bit of lag there, and then I let my Azumarill go down. Bring in my Swampert because I didn't want to bring my Steelix out to this Medicham, and look, he just tears through it. Maybe I should have used a shield. Goodness, I don't know, because these counters are just gonna wreck the Steelix, and I should have known that, but here you go. No point shielding that one. His Medicham just took out my entire team. So next up we've got Merciless Vizzies and the Mirror Match, like we always do. We'll just be Sky Attacking each other to see who wins it. We've all seen this match a million times before, so there's not really a lot that I can say about it. Just gonna keep the Sky Attacking. I do try to sort of bank up a bit more energy so that I could get to my next Sky Attack before he could. And I'm able to survive this one and just win the Mirror Match there. That way I'll have switch advantage, if I could even speak today. So he brings out his Whiscash, that's fine. I get off another Sky Attack before I let my Skarmory go down. Look at the work that did. Woo! I don't think he was expecting the Sky Attack to hurt that much. So now I'll bring in my Venusaur. I've still got my switch available, and he brings in a Azumarill. It's not terrible for us. Shield this because it's probably an Ice Beam. And we go for the Frenzy Plant, which I'm guessing he's going to shield. Yep. But Razor Leaf is enough to get rid of the Azumarill. So we take that little match, and we're on to the second one. I've got my Azumarill up against his Skarmory, just doing bubbles. Gonna try to get to the Ice Beam, but he gets to the Aerial Ace first. I don't shield this one, and he had CMP, so now we get to do our Ice Beam. He does shield that one, but I mean the bubbles do okay against Skarmory. We do shield this one as the second Sky Attack there. Go for another Ice Beam. I wonder if it shields. It doesn't shield that one. It doesn't do a lot to Skarmory because its Steel typing is helping it resist the Ice type. And I just let the Azumarill go down. Whoopsie! Didn't mean to do that. Brought out Venusaur. Quickly switched into my Skarmory. Lucky I did too, because he had a Sky Attack ready to go. So what's he going to bring out? We've got a Sky Attack ready, and it's Whiscash. So I'll go for the Sky Attack. Does a fair bit of damage to Whiscash. I mean, considering Whiscash is a bit of a tank. He's going to go for a Blizzard here. That really hurt. And I'm able to get off another Sky Attack. And now we're about even, and I'm able to feint him down with my fast moves. He brings out Haunter, which is a little bit dangerous. I've got my Venusaur, which is weak to poison. But Razor Leaf is it just does so much damage. We end up taking the battle for the win. Woo! Next up, I'm up against Queen Clumsy. She has a very off-meta team. So I go in with my Azumarill against her Ivysaur, which is not great, so I switch into my Skarmory. I expected her to do a switch as well, but she stays in. Go for the Sky Attack here. She does shield it, and goes for her own charged move here, Power Whip. Skarmory doesn't really care, and we just feint it down with the fast moves. We've got a Sky Attack ready to go, and she brings in Umbreon. This still isn't too bad for us. Go for a Flash Cannon. I'm just curious to see how much it even does. And she's going to get off her charge move here. I let that one go through. And who do I bring out? Yeah, Azumarill. I would have gone Azumarill now too. So I'm not going to shield this one, because either way, if it's last resort or foul play, it shouldn't do too much. I've got a little tank here. Go for our water move there. Does a fair bit of damage, and even the bubbles are doing a pretty good job, as you can see there. So we tank this one as well and go for an Ice Beam. And she brings in Charizard. Yes! And I'll just go for the Hydro Pump here to take out the win. So second round, we've got Lapras against my Azumarill. I'm not too worried about this matchup. I do go for the Hydro Pump, hoping that she won't shield, thinking it's an Ice Beam. And she didn't shield. It does a fair bit of damage. I'm pretty happy with that. So I think we just keep tanking these charge moves. As she switches out into her Ivysaur, I wasn't quick enough. I went for an Ice Beam, still super effective. She does shield that one, and I go into my Skarmory. So we just saw this matchup last time. I can pretty much just farm it down. But I do go for the Sky Attack, hoping to get her second shield. She doesn't shield and brings out Poliwrath. Whoa! So it looks like it's a bubble Poliwrath, which isn't too bad. Go for a Sky Attack here. I think we get the last shield. Yep. And then just gonna see if we can get to another Sky Attack. Shield that Ice Punch there. And she brings back out her Lapras. Got another Sky Attack for it. Here you go, Lapras. I hope you enjoy the Sky Attack. And we take the win. Yay, 2 wins. And my final match of the day is against Fish on a Heater. Now, I only have 2 of the battles recorded, so I'm not sure if I accidentally deleted one or not. But he switches into his Bastiodon. That's not great, so I switch into my Venusaur. Shield the Flamethrower here. and hoping to get to a frenzy plant. Oh my gosh, I was doing really bad there. He doesn't shield that one, so I decided to shield this one as well, because as you can see, it's a flamethrower, and we can razor leaf that Bastiodon down. Who's he going to bring out? Venusaur, Mirror Match. I'm going for the Sludge Bomb in the hope that he won't shield it, but unfortunately he gets to the charge move first, so I bring out my Skarmory. Got a Sky Attack ready to go. We'll get the shield here. He goes into Swampert. I go for a Sky Attack and switch into my Azumarill. Now I've got the Swampert spam to deal with. Spampert. Do go for an Ice Beam, but it looks like he's got the charge move priority, and he gets the Hydro Cannon off first. And we're back to Skarmory versus Swampert, which isn't really ideal. Do go for a Sky Attack. We're not going down without a fight. So we do lose that first one, but I mean, hey, if I had a Sky Attack ready to go, it could have gone differerly. So I've got my Medicham out against his Skarmory for the second battle. Going for a Power Up Punch. Gonna shield this Sky Attack. Should have another Power Up Punch ready to go. He shields it. Now we're nice and ramped up, but we get killed. Simultaneous KO. What's he going to bring in? He goes Venusaur, I go Skarmory. And he switches into Bastiodon, so I switch into my Azumarill. I don't think we shield this. Nope, it's just a Stone Edge, and we're going to go for the Hydro Pump, hoping that he thinks it's an Ice Beam. And he does. And he shields that one, unfortunately. So we're going to shield whatever he's throwing at us here. It's another Stone Edge that would have killed us. I'm really trying to get to that Hydro Pump, and I end up getting it. Yes. So that should KO the Bastiodon. Yep. And then we've got Venusaur, and we've got our Skarmory in the back, so it's all good. And we take the Venusaur out for the win. Unfortunately though, in the third battle, Fish ended up beating me. So I ended up finishing the day with 2 wins and 2 losses, which I'm pretty happy with. Tell me what you think. I'll have a Cliffhanger Cup video up either later today or tomorrow. So if you made it this far, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. I've got some links in the description for Pokemon Go Discord PvP servers. So we've got the Go Stadium, Battle Park, and there's also another one which is the local one, but anyone in the world is welcome to join us. So yeah, thanks for coming, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye!